Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the second episode of Qiyana to Diamond. And in this game I'm going to show you guys the Conqueror build. So this is basically it. And I like to use this against pretty tanky comps. Like they have Sejuani, they have Jarvan, they have Gwen. And also the AD carry can also get pretty tanky. So that's when I feel like Conqueror is pretty good because Electrocute doesn't really do much against the champs. But I have shown this matchup before in the last episode as well, and basically what you want to be abusing a lot is the brush element, because you don't want the opponent to be able to trade back, especially not when it is an assassin. And also Live 1 here, when he throws out the W, you can use the dash from your W to dodge it. I'm gonna pick up the River element because the gank is coming in. I can try to bait him. Oh, he went in a bit early. I hope he flashes him. Oh, what? Okay, I mean, I guess we'll take the flash as well. That's fine, so we can just try to push this out. I did not lose the cannon this time. And always when you're recalling, guys, just pop the potions. Because if something happens, if you get ganked or something, you know, you'll be a bit healthier to do something about it. Team. Rated deck, where is it? That's that. So I don't like to get the tier here. Much better to get this item. Of course, it's super broken for the lane. And of course, remember to use the corresponding element type when you're walking back to the lane as well. So get that bonus moon speed, since I have the terrain one at the moment. So it can get a bit rough late game, just due to the team comp. Like they are pretty tanky. And also top lane get outskilled really hard, so it's the type of game you want to snowball and then just try to end it before they get to come back. I'm gonna stay back and poke him for a bit. Remember, the green element is crucial in these matchups where the opponent can trade as good as you or even better. Right now I don't want to go in. I want to wait for the passive to disappear. A good trade. I think I have to help him. Are we just gonna escape, I assume, or is Shen going to die? I probably cannot flash this. I'll do it. Nice, that's fine. Like there have been way too many times where I flashed and then they just had the dash up to run away. I'm losing a little bit of CS down here, but you know what? We got a kill. That's fine. I have to take this way around so I don't end up in a awful trade. Don't want to die here. Getting pretty risky as well. Remember, we have the Conqueror, so it helps a lot more in extended fights. Not really in short ones. Alright, he also got a kill. So I did see the Jarvan at the ripoff, so I don't know if I get help, I can push it out. But also when it's risky to push it out, the green element, like it is so good, it's insane. Oh bro, he yoinked. He actually took my minions. He's trying to freeze, it's whatever. We'll back off now, and the build is still the normal one. However, you can get the cleave as well if you need a little bit of extra tankiness.
There goes Qiyana. She is so much better than all 9 of her sisters. I can't believe she's not our queen.
I think I'll probably just wait for the boots. Because we are not running the free boots. Therefore it's fine to get them early on. We did lose a lot of CS though, so we need to start farming a bit more. because he has been sitting AFK in the lane, so of course he has the XP lead. Oh, he's gonna die. No mind. Shin. I had to roam again. This is about to go terribly wrong. He does not have the taunt up. Oh, what? I'll take that one. Perfect. So now we can go back to farming. The reason I like to have Conqueror sometimes, because extended damage is way better against tanky comps, but also it allows you to scale and also go for extended trades, which is not something you normally do on Qiyana. And if you get counterpicked or something, you know you have to play against the Garen mid or like other bruisers, Conqueror is really good as well. First Strike is also another option. But you know, once you proc it and it goes on cooldown, it doesn't do anything after that. We should be able to kill him if he fucks up a bit. I like to have both W's ready though. It's fine, he doesn't have level 6 yet. I'm gonna ping this so I get the 5 gold. We can take this out later on. Ignite is ready, so you want of course to push him into the terrain so he gets stunned, otherwise he's just gonna ult out. Just trying to poke a little bit. This is usually what you like to do before you set them up for that Omega all in. And another thing you can do is that you dash through the minions, because that is something they don't expect very often. But the issue here is that you won't have a gap closer if you do that. You can't get on top of people. And if you tank both parts of his W, just back off for a bit. His trading becomes insane. Okay, that's good stuff. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, almost caught up in CS. Bot is also really good to roam, but the issue here is that they have that AD carry that can block out stuff. I hope Shin saw that. That's Sam top side. Okay, ultimate out. Okay, we fine. So you had to do this really fast. His ultimate was up. If you don't do it fast enough, what happens is that he ults, goes invisible, and he's out. I had to do the combo really fast and basically change CC. I have no stats, so I think we can go for this. Like to push this wave in. Right. And because they have a tanky comp, Eclipse is the way to go, because you get that additional armor pen. I just sell this so I can actually afford it, like it's a massive spike anyways. Right, and I can also buy this. This is for Talon's ult. It does not reveal him, but you can see where he's at. Before people hit a bot side. But we are sitting on a massive spike. But when the ultimate is down... Oh, he's roaming top. I have to get this one ready. There he is. He doesn't have his mythic item yet. He might be jumping over here. Let's see. Easy Eclipse proc. Just 3 damage, honestly. I'm gonna take this one. Like, we can trade way better now. So in that case, you can start with the blue. But when you play against something like a Talon, Tristana, and other stuff that can trade back evenly or even better, green element is super good to have. It's doing great applying pressure, so I can just keep pushing, and if Jarvan comes, we should be able to get out. Might even be able to get a kill. Oh man, he's should be dead, right? Okay, there we go. That's just enough damage. Like, Eclipse is insane. Like, it's so good, especially if they have a tanky comp, because they will be getting a lot of armor. He doesn't have the Gordringer yet. Nocturne can do the Drake and we can just keep pushing here. Oh, that was so close. Just in case Talon was here, I just want to flash out, so I don't risk dying. Because that rip-off was looking really good. And also Qiyana is so good for solo queue, guys. Like, the champ is so insane. Because a champ that has all that mobility and kiting potential, burst damage, and also roaming, these type of champs can always be or do good in solo queue. Oh no. Okay. Sort of like Renekton, where you don't want to be ganking from that side, unless you have some instant hard CC. Okay, I don't think it's worth risking. No mind, he wanted to go out that way. That's pretty close though. But I also did not use the ult. And you see the Conqueror just helps so much in extended fights. And we actually, you know what? Let's take the plate here, because it's gonna expire in 15 seconds. Because it's 175 gold, it's so much. It is so much. It's a bit more than half a kill. So why not take it when you can? And also fix this wave. Good thing about Qiyana is the fact that Jarvan, you don't have any issues getting out of his ultimate because your W works. You can also just E through him. And your ultimate also has synergy for the terrain stuff. So here we just go straight for the mana immune. Get it tier 2 as well. Component. We'll skip that control ward. I was going to buy it, but I was a bit too far away. I'm going for the heavier scaling items instead of getting something like a Yumus, because as I said, it's tanky comp, so you want the big bulk items like the mana immune. There goes the legendary. Balance the spot as well, pretty sure. I was hoping that Talon would pick up the kill. It's fine as well. Oh, that sucks. That was a terrible ult. That was a bit dumb. I'll fix this wave since our AD carry and support topside. I think I can probably fix this one too. So he can go mid, the Shen. Right. Needing a bit more gold and then we can get the item here, even though it's not fully ready to transform yet. Gonna go in with the blue element. If he can taunt. I think we're good. Oh, okay. That was a great ult. And Gwen is around here, right? We just gotta group up now since the ARAM has started for whatever reason. Guess we would like to get the tower. Okay, good stuff. They can siege, I don't need to be here, I think. If we can find them. Right. The rip-off is also up. But I don't see Talon though, so it's a bit risky to do this one. There he is. Oh, I did not hit the ult. I missed it again, that's completely my fault. And now, so what's different here is that you just get the armor pin item now. Because they, no matter what, they'll be tanky. Top is gonna be tanky, jungle is gonna be tanky, their support also will be tanky. So at this point, you just go straight into the armor pin item, so you stay relevant that way. Okay, is he getting debated or no? I think it's fine. I'm just gonna path towards the mid because the Drake is coming up, otherwise I would just probably go into the enemy jungle. I have to take this while Gwen is top. And so it's pretty difficult to figure out who you want to focus in these fights. Because I love them being so tanky, but of course the AD carry, if you can get to that, you can never go wrong with that as an assassin. Gwen is yoinking our blue buff. It is what it is, because we're getting the third Drake hopefully. I'm gonna stand on the side to block out anybody attempting to mess up with a Drake attempt. We get out this way. Great ult by the Shen. We probably... okay, Nocturne is going topside. So, another thing to do mid at the moment. Our AD carry is not in lane yet and Noc is topside. But you have to keep identifying the lanes where you can actually get some farm, because if this keeps happening, your CS is going to be so low. Gwen could be a problem. Qiyana does not have flash up. Bro, that champ is healing for a ton. Wow. Okay, okay. Not bad at all. That's why you just gotta go into armor pin. You see already armor boost coming out. So if you get to play against a team like this, always build like this, guys. Don't get the prolos, cause lethality doesn't do anything when they're just tanks anyways. Oh, he's going down. He is going down. Can we not do the Baron? Oh, it's probably risky. Nothing to farm mid. I would like to go top. And then we put the Shen bot side because his ultimate is ready soon. So I just have to pick up this cam and then maybe I can get the blue buff as well, if I'm lucky. Maybe not. Okay. Flash out or what? Yeah. When you are invading, always have this one active, the lens. Because that way you know if you are walking through a ward or not. Otherwise what happens is that people will be waiting for you and then you get caught out. Oh, it's not there. Oh no. Oh no. No mind, I guess. Okay, we good. We can jump over. Yeah, Baron should be free. They can do it. Oh, nice. Because of the buffs, I really like to have that one.
Hard work is for those who possess no time.
Oh, what is that? Okay, she dies still. We good, we good. We should get out. No way, the ults. I also picked up the wrong element. They have a really annoying team, and you can't really afford to make a lot of mistakes because then this happens. I should probably just have left him alone and then ran away. Thought we could do something, but yeah, that was not happening. And now you have the option, like you can go for Edge of Night. If you look at the CC, do they have anything insanely OP? Not really. They have Sejuani ult, but that's about it, right? However, if I was playing against something like any mid, you know, point and click CC, Twisted Fate, then Edge of Night would be great to have. So you can just go for the Axiom Arc. That's also a great item because it enables your team fighting. And you know, team fighting will happen a lot in these silos, so having your ultimate up more often, which is the main reason that Qiyana is great in team fights, that's of course a massive benefit. Should go towards the Drake, so I need to fix the wave. We need this one, guys. Yeah, go to it or no? No mind, I guess we're going for the air ramp. Kinda surprised I have not died yet. I want to be flanking right, as usual an assassin, so I had to stay back here somewhere. But it's not worth it, and then I go in from a flanking position. I could flash an ult, but he's going in so early. Alright. They can... Okay, I need to help. Nocturne is toast, and same for the AD carry. So you don't need to knock them into the wall when you are at the river or the bush, because of the effects, but otherwise you definitely want to knock them into the walls. Otherwise you don't get the stun, for example, if you are in the lane. And we have secured the soul. We'll need a bit more gold for this item, but usually it's something you like to have early on, because that's why your ultimate cooldown is way higher. Let's see if somebody will come. Surely somebody should come for this way, right? A little bit of damage. You can also see it because of the Muramana sound and also the Conqueror stacking up. So you know you hit like this. Ultimate almost ready. And she's going straight down, and hopefully that's going to result in us getting a Baron, or maybe we can even end. Oh my days, I don't want to tank that ult. Okay, we got one. We got two, we got three, let's go, let's go. We should be able to end it now. We all good. Yeah, we have a pretty good team this time around, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a good example of when the Conqueror Qiyana it's good to go. And then of course you also have the option of going teleport, but when it's in a matchup where you can actually get kills, then I don't recommend TP. Only when you're playing against bruisers or other, for example, tanks, we're getting counterpicked. In that case, it's completely fine going for TP. But that was the first game. GG's. Alright, we are back. Second game against a Syndra. And they still have a decently tanky comp. Also Rakan can also go tanky if he wants to, but it's basically the reason that I'm going Conqueror once again. And I hope he's going AP. It doesn't look like it, like Grasp, it could be tank. But our team comp is pretty terrible. So this is what you want to do level 1 in this matchup, is that when you're walking up to CS, make sure your W active is ready. So the moment the Q comes out, you just use the W to dodge, the dash. That way you don't get perma poked down. And as usual, you need level 3, but level 2 you can start poking, you know, setting the champ up for kills. Ouch. But really easy to gank the Syndra later on. For the Jarvan and also, you know, for setting up kills in the side lanes for the Qiyana. We gotta wait until level 3. Also have to make sure the enemy jungler is not here, which he is. If I engaged, it could have been a disaster. And don't stay in line of a Q. Because then you'll be in line of the stun, and then you just get a complete combo to your face. You don't want that. Never stay right, you know, in front of the Qs. Because then this happens. Could be that. Alright, good gank. Got punished for always staying. And she's playing with Ignite, by the way, so she's getting punished big time for this. I'm gonna back off here. I can't afford to stay for this entire wave. Tito doing things. Once again, not getting the tier. This is a much bigger spike, as I said, so if you can only afford the tier, or the serrated, one of them, then go for this always.
An ally has been slain.
So the main issue here, of course, 2 tanks that will not be able to deal with. But if the Sire gets fed as well, ribberonis. Too big of a way, so I'm not moving, but he's making it work. Missing, make sure to ping, otherwise you just get spam ping when they die. You're probably still going to get spam pinged, but better having a chance for them to escape. Good one. He's getting low. It can be a good idea to set them up like this, so when you get your level 6, then you can just look for an all-in. All-in's not as strong with Conqueror compared to if you had Electrocute. That is by far the best full game keystone you can play on this champ. Another good combo. The Johnny could be here though. I'm gonna go and look for the fruits. When I'm walking close to the brushes, I always have the green one. So if I get flanked, then I can use this fast.
The secrets of my enemies carry far on the wind.
Need a bit more mana to work with. I think there's a ward here. The John is bot side, so Be good for now. Don't have mana though, so that's why I went and looked for the fruits. See, just use your W like this and it should be pretty easy in the early game. But if you struggle a lot, you can definitely get mercs. But with the Conqueror, you have the tenacity that you need.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I guess I'm not allowed to take that one. I should keep chasing, what? Just waiting here. He got it. Now he just needs to help me so I don't get Omega flanked. Not ulting this because the Rakan is coming, so I don't think I would have enough mana to deal with both of them. Oh, no health potions, sadly. But it's great. Javan is playing the correct way, so that's nice. So this game, yeah, I'm going for the Eclipse. 2 tanks. I don't know what this guy's building, but really hope he's going AP at some point. He needs to build this. If he goes tank, it's definitely going to make everything a lot harder, because he's the only magic damage we have. Otherwise it would be full 80 and they just go insane amount of armor and I can't do anything. My 80 carry also can't. What? Always what? Just so you get the 5 gold. I gotta push this out so I can roam bot. Oh, they're so low as well. I'm coming. Pick up the river element as I said, because it gives you bonus move speed in the river. And of course it's also the best one for ganking because of the CC. Oh, he doesn't have ults. And this lovely minion, just blocking everything, really cool. I'm gonna drop a control ward for him. This is why I also have a key for normal cast with the range indicator, so sometimes, you know, when you need to know the exact range, for example here, in order for me to get the cannon, it can be great. But otherwise I always use smart cast. There's no way I can get this plate. I'm about to take the sword out. So here, especially against mages, like dashing through the minions, is usually what allows you to get some free engages off, or like free time poke combos. What? Is that completely random? Okay. Flash out. So he can just hold and she's dead. Just ping your jungler so they know. Oh, she bought double Doran string. Be fine. Be fine, but that was way too close, man. Jesus. Let's get out. Sejuani ult could definitely mess things up. But now we have Mythic Animal, there she is. I had a feeling. He can just hold. If he holds, it's fine. You know what? Since she's not here, why not take the CS? Have to be ready to W in case the Sejuani comes. Also warded, but I don't have time to take it out. But that was really close, she almost killed us. Remember, he spikes harder early on because we have a tier. That is going to delay our spike, but once we have it fully upgraded, we'll be way stronger compared to her. But right now, Lost Shepherd is a very strong laning item, and she also went double Dawn's Ring for the better early game. So she will be a bit tanky. How does that hit? Nice. Just wait a little bit for the Jarvan to come and then we could finish off. That's all we needed. Yeah, we can gank mid. It looks like recalled. I'm just gonna push for the tower. Okay, not much we can do at the moment. We used everything. But if you get caught by a QE combo, you saw what happens. You gotta pick up the fruits if there are any. Always try to do that. But he actually is going tank, the Tito. Oh, there are 3 people coming. 3 people coming, it is not worth it. Tito getting ganked. But he's tanked Tito, so I think it's okay actually. It's a strange Tito build. But honestly, it's fine as long as he gets some AP at least. I think I gotta make my way topside now. Never mind. They're fine, they're fine. If she roams, then I'm gonna follow, otherwise we can just stay. We have this ward here, so we can see if she's taking that way. And Saya Rakan, insanely difficult to gank, but we can try see if we can make something work. Looks like the ultimate went down on the Saya. It looks like this is water too. We're not gonna play around the bot. They are not worth it. Gonna get this. And this. Even though they have lots of CC, mercs are not needed when you're going Conqueror because you have tenacity from this rune. So you can still go for DCDR. And I think we can do this now, since I just reset. Oh, what? He reset? Why? Gotta pick up the green one in case Sejuani comes. So the one downside is the fact that you don't have as good burst damage when you're going Eclipse and Conqueror compared to Prowlers and Electrocute. Way worse. So if you're used to one-shotting in a full combo, it's probably not going to work every single time that this build. Syndra. be out. You see what I did here? I used the green element towards the Syndra so they cannot see where I was walking towards. Try to get within range of the carry, we take her out. They deal with the Sire, who used the flash in the previous fight. And we're securing another Drake. This mountain would be really nice, because they do have, you know, a lot of damage on their side, so having that shield is definitely helpful. Let us get out. Even if I upgrade to this one, I still don't have enough stacks. But I'm getting this early on because it's another game where we need to go for the fast scaling instead of the early game damage. Because of how tanky they are. Okay, he's getting some AP. You see, he'll get outscaled pretty fast by the Scion, and he's gonna have so much HP that at some point, no matter how fed we are, we can never deal with him. Syndra flash should be up. Okay, I'm just gonna push. Scion could be mid. Would definitely suck if he is, cause then I can get the free tower. Can use that chance to try to get it now. Yes, mid. Cringe. We are getting it anyways, so we good. Like if they pick something like a Scion mid, you're not gonna have a very fun time. Like you actually can't do anything in that matchup. Same with other tanks and bruisers. So the best thing you can do, I'm gonna walk within range here so he takes damage. But look at this man, is this balanced? And his damage too, he's a full tank by the way. He's full tank, he has no AD. Ulting, wait, where's the ulting bot? Okay. What can we do here? They probably have everything up. Yaman has ult up soon. You just need to walk within range, so the Bami Cinder aggro will make it so the tower attacks him. Wait, what? Oh my days. It was on the outside. It triggered on the outside in a circle. Whoops. Well, pretty funny. I am getting fed, so I need to take down the Sire, like she's the fed one. So that's gonna be my target, and you need to do it so fast that she can ult. If she first gets to ult, then good luck, because there's no way you can actually kill the champ after that. Now straight into armor pen. You have no choice but to go for this. Honestly, I think I would prefer having the Infernal Soul. It also has the Gale Force. Like, keep in mind what mythic item they have. Because Gale Force can be used to dodge. You know, for example, your ult or your Qs. Like, you have to know all this before you actually engage. And you see, when I'm about to face check something, I always have the green element ready. Unless I'm sure nobody's here. This way, even if I get engaged upon, I still have a chance to survive. Okay. The Demonic Embrace is a good item. Oof. I'm making my way mid. Jaun's also coming from the other side. This might be warded. Might have to pick this one up now, because they could actually know that I'm coming. Oh, I did that combo by the way. Invisibility. Then I took the earth element inside the invisibility so I could engage before she could react.
I know. Let us crush the enemy.
So we have to take this one. I don't want to stay, but my ultimate can be really helpful. I'll just wait in the corner. Oh, there she is.
Some people are just
Alright, we just farm it, I guess. Need a lot more gold for the Cyrildas, but once we have it, it's going to be fun time.
away from these tiresome battles. I tell you honestly, the secrets of my enemies carry far with me.
So we can play for the soul. But if we somehow manage to ace them or like kill 2 or 3 players, we can also go for the Baron. The problem is that they have so much engaged CC, team fighting. We have a squishy team with the Senna, Israel and me. So even if they are, you know, at a disadvantage, number wise, some good AoE damage can still wipe us out. We need to like clean up 4 players on that team before we do something. I can't be here. He's finally dealing damage because he has this one. Have to watch out that they do not get flanked. And they are. Oh, he's so dead. They could be going for this actually. So I'm gonna check. Yeah, they're doing it. I just gotta, you know, try to be annoying. Because if these two are chasing me, then Saya cannot tank. The Drake. The Baron, I mean. There's a ward there. Hit the tower. Bro. He almost gave them all that gold for free. Okay, I was going towards the Baron right here because it could definitely look like they would be trying to do the Baron, like trying to sneak it. Probably not since the Joan is here, but who knows, I'm gonna check it anyways. They can definitely do it. Never mind, we see Rakan, so it's safe now. Nice. You see, there's some of the unique ways you can engage with Qiyana, where you use the grass element Q before the fight, you know, before you engage the fight, to allow you to get close a bit more easily. Yeah, team was going top, so that's perfect. As long as he matches the sign, we good. Gonna clean out the last ward. There might be one in here as well. And it's probably over here. Has to watch out for his Q. Oh, he stopped. I need to base since I can afford the armor pen. Oh no. I don't have ult up yet. Okay. Alright, somehow managed to survive. I just got the ultimate up. Nah, that's perfect. That's what we want to see. Keeping the grass element ready in the fights. Because the moment they see me in the fight, I will be the main focus. Like he can just face tank everything. So just stay back and spam Qs. We should definitely go for the Baron. I can go towards it. Oh, we can also take the Drake. Baron is so free. I think Edge of Night is great here. It's a game where they actually have a lot of annoying CC. So in that case, that item is perfect.
Has destroyed a turret.
Because, you know, when I try to engage on the Sire, I could get insta-ulted by Sejuani or like Rakan, and Edge of Night is going to block that out, like one ability.
I'm not there. I'm right.
Need to stop this wave from crashing. Like tower is one hit away from being destroyed. But us having the soul is perfect. Just getting chased down. The ripoff. He's waiting to ult me. There we go. Good auto attack and stack up the Conqueror. He's getting perma blinded by the Tito. We can go for Baron now, pretty free. I like to have this blue though. Qiyana doesn't really do much to the Baron, so you can just hover around the jungle and just to make sure nobody comes and tries to contest. Rakan could be coming from here, so I like to wait on this corner. Could be warded, but if it's not, free damage. Like this, because over here is usually warded, but down here they don't. So when somebody come this way, you can like get a quick combo off and they are going down. Alright, that's a Saya or extending. Let's go for it. Oh, she's recalling, I guess. If we are lucky, she'll be running all the way back, which probably is not happening.
Should throw a feast for me. Something to celebrate. I know. Let us crush the enemy.
She's out. Let's reset then. Since you know what, I think I'll sell this one. I could have waited for one wave. But it's fine. I think I go for the Ruby Crystal instead of the AD. I have enough, you know, damage by now. I also need to be able to survive an incoming burst. Get a flanking position, sweep up the wards, and then come in from the back, as usual on Assassins. Just wait for the fight to start, wait until they lose focus of you,
My feet cannot step.
patiently in a corner. When they do, that's when you just go ham.
Rampage.
That's a very strange Tito build, but somehow it is working out. Just staying a bit behind so I don't get ulted. Because you can get chain CC'd. I need to get inside to get the ultimate off apparently. Alright. That is GG's for this game. Alright, we are back. Third match against Katarina once again, and of course that's another bruiser Katarina. Now they have an even tankier comp. Cho'Gath Bottom is actually something I've been seeing more often now.
The rocks don't like
Because it's actually OP, but usually you should be playing that with something. Mainly because the Q cooldown is so low that
I do.
he can farm from a safe distance. But passive Le1. Definitely looks like that's going to be Bruiser Katarina. That's a good short one. We don't want to be tanking too much damage from the minions, so this works. It's getting loot too, so that's why I'm backing off. Got more free damage off here. See, I try to play around the level 2 prio whenever I can. Just have to not be close to the daggers on the ground. That way she does not get the E reset and she cannot keep chasing or running away if she engages without the daggers on the ground. Not using the Q, cause Ace is ready. She could like E behind me. With us close to being a kill. To get this one. One fast combo should be enough to deal with them. Be enough still. So we will take that. It's crucial that if you can like try to get a lead in this lane, because once she gets too tanky, you know how it goes with assassins against tanky characters. It's not fun. Especially not something that can go Bruiser and has links in the kit. Even though she died top, it's actually a really good pick into the top side, like the jungle and Zion. Once she hits level 6 and like gets her items, some of her items, she can just destroy champs who has to like get in melee range to do stuff. I think she flashed. I'm just gonna wait a little bit so I don't get ganked. Of course he's coming. I'm on the spot side. So it's not somewhere I want to be right now. So if you cancel out Volibear's charge, then it just gets refreshed. So seizing him will not help all the time. Wave's in a good spot. Just mainly have to like try to stop her from looking for roams. It's a massive wave, so I don't want to fight here, but just trying to pressure a bit. Oh no. If they already die bot side without ganks, that is not looking very good. Oops. I don't know why my dash did not go through. That's a good one, like dodging the dagger on the ground and also getting a little bit of poke damage off. Gonna use the potion. You don't want to be low HP against an assassin, obviously. Gonna preserve some of the mana a bit. If I can get Qs off without having to dash through the minions would be nice. Did not have to flash, so we good. I had a feeling she was trying to bait based on how she was moving. Sometimes they just make it too obvious. But look at that massive CS difference. You have to make sure he's not trying to freeze it, which I feel like he will. Right, we good now. Gonna place a ward and then we can reset. But this is basically what it looks like if you have superior wave management. No CS on the Katarina. Absolutely no CS. And it has to be the Eclipse once again. Need to get the tier. Oops. And then a longsword. This is good. He should be fine. He's securing us the drakes, even though he's not ganking, so I don't mind, as long as we get the objectives. Because like, if he looks like he's going for Rod of Ages, so at least that's better than Everfrost.
Crush the enemy.
Remember, so in this matchup, she does not need vision of you to ult. So your green element is not going to help after she gets level 6. That's important to know because it does not need vision of you. As long as you are within range, the blades will hit. Bro, I did not have to flash. It's just my hate for this champ and the build that I can go. I'm gonna take the plate as well. There's like 375 gold that I would otherwise be missing out on. Or 175. Not 375, I don't know why I said that. It's like a bit more than half a kill, you know. We'll back off, we have 40 CS lead. She's not getting anything out of every time she's sent back to base. That's how you want to be snowballing if you can, of course, before they get their tanky items. They had to recall. I don't think they will. Or I'm gonna make my way bot. I'm not gonna go mid right now because the fight is about to start and I have my ult ready. No need for ult here. Oh, okay. We get around. Would have to dodge the Lux Q. And the Shogath Q. I'm gonna take this one. Since they lost bot lane 2 vs 2, I'm not gonna give over kills. I just take everything because then I can snowball and carry this. Once we reset, we're gonna have the Eclipse. Gonna be fun time. He takes this, he's gonna tank a rip off to the face.
You're going to die looking like that.
Quick combo stashing through the minions. So if she is on top of me, I have to be fast with ulting. Then she dies under the tower. But I also don't see Wallbear. I know his flash is down. Bot lane also missing. Let's get the green one ready to go. It's not worth it if I die, because I'm sitting on 800 gold shutdown.
I cannot wait to be Empress.
I don't see Lux, and I don't see Wallbear. There he is. Okay, we'll take that. If you can line them up, even a bad fight can easily turn into a good one. I don't know if his ultimate is up, or did he use it? I think he has it up. Otherwise I don't see why he's staying. If we get the Drake, that would also be nice. He's doing hell, so I'm not complaining. Let's get out. I don't think top lane is supposed to lose in this lane. Honestly, don't know what's going on. Yeah, I have no idea. Now let's get the lens here, because I'll start roaming. Without this, you cannot. You know, if there's a ward, you obviously want to take it out, otherwise you cannot roam after that. They're getting so low. Okay. Getting a kill. So much damage, man. Eclipse is insane. And she's not able to buy anything. Look at the CS difference. 91 to 35.
An ally has been slain.
Go in with this one. Might be recalling, we can cancel it once, I think. Oh, almost. They're doing the Drake, while we are probably coming in from the top side river. Doesn't really matter. Grab the brush element, brush. The last plate. Right. I'd like to get a ward down here, but I'm sitting on the lens, which is fine. She's not roaming. I'm gonna block her if she tries to. Wow, she actually flashed? What? Or not use sums for a 0-5 Katarina. It is not worth it. Let the tower take out some of the minions. Right, we good. More free damage. But the Eing through the minions and poking, that's really OP. That works most of the time if you can do it. I'm just staying here so she can't get the minions. Would be so tilted. Right. Here we can make our way bot side. Position this so they cannot see me. You should be jumping over here like this way. We get the wallbear too. Right, we good, and we reset. We have great scaling with the Red Soul and the Lao top. And I'm just here to like snowball the early game. And let's get back to lane. Still not able to buy anything at all with the 40 CS. Just pinging her flash so he knows. So she has nothing to dash to, she's dead. Should be. I'm gonna use the sums for her, it's not really worth it. Oh, she's dead. She messed up the E. And they're doing great bot now. This is pretty much done. Like, in this type of wave, if there was a massive one, I'll go for the dive. Like, come in from this wave. Take this way around here, and then get a massive ult off, and guaranteed kills if you do it, probably. You should be dead, right? I don't know what that was about. I have no idea. So, you know, when this happens, where you win the lane, you stomp, you take the tower, that's when you just start perma-roaming bot side. I'm saying bot side because most of the time there's squishies. If you go top, for me it's always like a super tank, like a mobile split pusher that's really hard to gank. It's a lot easier to pull it off bot side. But that was the third game.